Yo, what is up gamers, it's Sebastian here with another video, and as you know, it's almost ban list season, and what ban list season means is we get ban list predictions, and with like 15 days to go until the no sooner than date, which is June the 1st, I thought, why not do my ban list prediction now? So here it is, my ban list prediction and what's definitely going to happen this ban list. If it does happen, bear in mind, there's a chance that it doesn't happen, but in the event that it does happen, this is what's going to happen. So let's start with what's going to be banned. So firstly, ABC Dragon Buster, I think is going to be banned. Why? Nobody likes the Buster Lock. The Buster Lock is very degenerate. The Dragon Buster Lock needs to be hit. And so the best way to solve the Dragon Buster Lock is to ban Dragon Buster. Next up is Alistair the Invoker. A lot of people are very adamant on playing bad cards such as Alistair the Invoker, and the best way to punish these people for making bad deck building decisions is to just outright ban the Invoked engine and stop people from being able to play these awful cards. It's 2020, why are you still playing Invoked cards? Next is Mecha Phantom Beast Cult Ring. Quite simply, you've seen all those degenerate Hulk with Fibats and Auroradon combos that are all enabled by Cult Ring being able to summon back 001 more than once per turn. This card is just way too degenerate to be around. It enables too many combos, it needs to go. Next card to be banned, Mind Control. Quite easily, it's been going up on the list, up and up and up from semi to limited. Next up is banned. Next card to be banned on my prediction is Orcus Brass Bombard. This card is going to be a preemptive hit to Orcus, as Orcus with Mekk-Knight Orcus Girsu is very insane. And so I think Brass Bombard needs to be hit to address that, as it's able to special summon Girsu, which is an insane thing to allow Orcus to have. And now the last card on my ban list prediction, Salamine Great Seabroid X. This card is quite literally broken. And next up are cards that are going to be limited on the ban list if it does happen. Firstly, Chains of Heart should be unbanned back to on. It's just a worse version of free tactical talents, so it's going to be unbanned eventually. I think it should be unbanned now. And now next up is Elder Entity Norden. This card should definitely come back because Adamancipator players and people who play the Hulk of Fibats engine deserve to have their board super polyed into Elder Entity Norden 100%. So Norden should come back to deal with these Hulk of Fibats engines and also Adamancipator. This next card might be a bit of a surprise, but Firewall Dragon should definitely come back to on. It got banned to save A Assault Core from the ban list, but if we're going to be banning ABC Dragon Buster anyways, then there's no reason not to bring back Firewall Dragon. I think trading ABC Dragon Buster for Firewall Dragon is fine, as A Assault Core was the reason why Firewall Dragon got put on the ban list in the first place. The next card to be limited, Pot of Desires. Last ban list, they limited a draw 1 card with Into the Void and a draw 3 card with Card of Demise, but they never hit a draw 2 card, and I feel like they should hit a draw 2 card to balance it out. And Pot of Desires is a really broken card and has always been prominent in the metagame, and so I think it is also deserving of being limited. This next card is a very easy hit, Trishula. A lot of people want Trishula to be limited and they haven't limited Trishula, so I think this ban list they should finally address that and limit Trishula. And finally, for the limited section, True King of all Calamities should be limited. It will hit those Hulk of Fibats piles that turbo the card out. It'll also be a hit to Dinosaurs that will be quite relevant, as Dinosaurs was like one of the strongest decks and now it's got Animador and Archosaur, so I feel like Dinosaurs need to be addressed in some form, and limiting True King of all Calamities is a good way to hit the deck. So let's now quickly go over what's going to be semi-limited on the next ban list. Firstly, this card very much needs to be addressed. Blot Dragon, it's very relevant right now and I feel like it's a card that needs to be hit. Blot Dragon definitely should go to 2 as a hit to Adamancipator. It'll make the boards less resilient, less consistently, and I think it's a very relevant hit to the Adamancipator strategy. Now this one's very easy hit once again, Crystalline Hulk of Fibats. This card needs to be hit. Hulk of Fibats at 3 is way too degenerate, so I feel like it should go to 2 to help ease the Hulk of Fibats strategies and sort of make Hulk of Fibats as a card less oppressive. It will still be a problem card, but won't be as much of a problem card as when it was at 3. So we've made some relevant hits to Adamancipator, and I feel like Eldritch only naturally also needs to be hit. And I feel like a good way to hit the Eldritch strategy is by semi-limiting Golden Land Forever. This next card is a card that everyone's been talking about, Mystic Mine. This card should go to 2, a lot of people want the card hit, and they feel like going to 2 is a nice way to hit the card. This is another card that everybody wants to be hit. This is a card that everyone's talking about, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. This card needs to be semi-limited. If you're thinking, oh, we can't hit something that isn't out yet, well, if you look at OCG Korea, they did that. Like, they don't have Dragoon yet, but it's semi-limited over there. So I feel like we can semi-limit it over here as well. Everybody wants a hit. This hit does make sense. And finally, for the semi-limit, we're no longer in a field spell meta, so Terraforming can come back to 2. I feel like Terraforming should slowly be eased back up the ban list, slowly back to 3. Terraforming isn't really doing anything insane. We're no longer in a meta surrounded by field spells, so I feel like Terraforming is going to be completely fine if we slowly ease it back to 3, starting with it being semi-limited on the next ban list. And finally, let's go over Unlimits, cards that will be coming off the ban list. Let's start with Destiny Hero Malicious. This card hasn't been very prominent in the metagame, it's not been doing much, and I feel like if Malicious came back to 3 again, it wouldn't be that relevant in the game, and I feel like it'd be a safe card to come back to 3. Next up is Mindmaster. This card has literally been doing nothing, and I feel like it should just be removed from the ban list. It's not that good. It's doing nothing at the moment. It can come back to 3 quite safely. Next up is Night Assailant. This is a really bad flip monster. I don't understand why it's on the ban list. It's just a bad flip monster. It can come back to 3. It shouldn't even be limited, but it is. Just bring Night Assailant back. Like, it's doing nothing. It's a bad flip monster. Why are these still on the ban list? And finally, the last card to be unlimited is Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. It can quite easily come back to 3. The card's not going to be that relevant. Rockets have been dying, and Red MD is only good in rockets, so there's no reason for the card to still be at 1. It can come back to 3 and still do nothing. And that's going to be it for my video. Thank you guys for watching and sticking to the end. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I keep asking everyone, but like 70% of you aren't subscribed, and that hurts my soul. Please.